Peace. Yes, um, I just made some watermelon juice, and I'm about to make some more because it's just so delicious. I might be in and out the camera for a minute because I don't know how to prop this camera in a way that's gonna catch all of me. Let's see. How can I angle it in a way where I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't fall because I'm not recording over again. If it does, we're going to have to rock with it. All right. Hopefully that stays there. All right. So I don't know. I'm making fruits, but I don't want to talk about fruits. Like, I'm not making fruit. You know, nature make the fruits. You know, life seeds, earth make the fruits. I'm about to make some juice out of this fruit. But that's not what I want to reason on. This Iowa, this like, I want to reason. I just saw a video, and it's a topic that I hear all the time, and I don't know. Y'all know I have my own little perspective on things. I don't mean I'm right. It did fall. I knew it was gonna fall. It wasn't the best place to be. Did it? Am I still recording? I think I'm still going here, right? I think I'm still going. I see the numbers moving. All right, so. All right, blessed. It's the second one. Number 2 for today. All right, I gotta start eating these melons. All I ever do is blend them and drink them. I don't juice them though. I blend them, so technically everything is in there. I don't separate the fiber. I just blend everything down. So, you know, it's pretty much water, it's liquid, but technically I didn't remove the fiber. So if it settles, or when it settles, the fiber's still there. So when it comes to watermelon, blending over juicing. Unless it's not ripe, and you have to juice it because it's kind of hard. But other than that, yeah, we blend in the watermelon. We want the whole thing. Just want it in a liquid form. It's pretty good, but it's better blended. Okay. I don't know. What I want to reason on is a few things, because it's like just dealing with religion. Okay. My thing is this. Okay. People always talk about how Africa was invaded, right? And Africa was conquered. You know, and they give different reasons as to why. Okay, so they say, well, this morning, the sister I was listening to was saying how before they came with the guns, and before they came with the soldiers, and before they came with the military, they came with the what are those people who spread religion called? What are those people called who spread the gospel and all that? Man, don't you hate when words slip you? But you know, the people who come preaching, the people who come, the evangelists who come, the missionaries. Yes, thank you. Give thanks. They say before the military was the missionaries. They said that it was a spiritual. They said the real takeover, the real colonization was spiritual, and that's why they was able to get us military, because they had already took our spirit, took our souls, made us hate our religion, and all these things, right? They made us hate our religion, made us hate our culture, made us demonize our gods, got baptized in their names, took on Christian names. This is Africa, right? This is way back when, right? So, and this happened. This is what every indigenous people say, right? That they came with their religion and their Bibles, and they took over. They said the Indian chief says when we close our eyes to pray, we opened our eyes, and we had the Bible and they had the land, right? So my question is this: God damn it, Dread, man, that's a big chunk just fell out. I just lost a big chunk. Oh man. I'm a funny person. I don't know when something falls. I'm like, I don't even want it again. Okay, so yes, my question is how were they able how were they able to make you not respect your God? You had your God for how many thousands of years, right? And this weird person that you never seen before came to you and said, nah, your God is a fake God. Our God is the real God, right? So if they came and told you that your God is the fake God, our God is the real God, you need to worship our God. Matter of fact, your God is an enemy of our God, and our God says if you don't worship our God, he will kill you and your God. And y'all just believe them? So there's two choices. Y'all are stupid and ignorant, backwards, dumb, or Christian God is real. What's your pick? Why were they able to fool you? Why were they able to take your God from you? Right now, I'm a man. I don't have, my fathers wasn't, let's just say Rasta for now. I'm gonna get to Rasta, but let's just say Rasta, right? My father wasn't Rasta. My father's father wasn't Rasta. I'm the first Rasta in my family, right? I'm the first generation of Rasta. I'm raising my son Rasta because as the father, so the son, right? So you pass down your culture, right? I don't know what will happen if he's gonna break it or not, but this world we live in don't have no respect. But anyway, so my point is, my father wasn't a Rasta, right? But my father was a Christian, right? And his father was a Christian, and probably his, right? So my thing is, I'm saying is right now, even though I'm the first Rasta, right? I'm the first. Can't nobody come and take me out of Rasta. Like, there's nothing you can say to me that's gonna shake me. And I'm just going off of my own information and knowledge and input and study. This ain't even coming from the strength of my ancestors. This is coming from me. So how can people who never knew nothing but their culture for generations, from their fathers, they were passed down these traditions and these beliefs. How can somebody just come and just take that from you? How are you going to tell me that it wasn't military, it was missionary, that they stole our minds and our souls before they did anything to conquer us on a military level? I have a hard time believing that, if that's true, because what does that make us? What does that make you? What does that make the people? Like, what is that? That means you had no respect. You had no reverence. You didn't really believe in your gods. If somebody can just come and take your God from you and make you worship their God, what kind of God did you have? So either you're saying if these traditions were so weak and so easily conquered and taken over, why are we going back to them? They did nothing for us the first time. So why are you trying to study them and go back to them? That's my question I have, like, real talk. Like, what is that? Like, y'all saying that all the ancient ones, all the ancient religions was conquered, was told to be Christian, taken over, thrown aside and asunder, and the people fell for it. The masses picked up Islam and Christianity. Invaders. How were they? So if you're telling me that the religion came before the military, how? How were they able to trick you out of your God? How were they able to trick you up out of your God? What does that say for African spirituality? What does that say for the African religions? If y'all all just threw them away when some new dude showed up with a book. some stranger. What does that say about the self-love of Africans even before the invasion? If in the invasion y'all was easily taken over mentally and spiritually, what's that say about you? If the indigenous people of America was so easily, you close your eyes and had a Bible and had a land, why? Why? Why is my question? Why we all so stupid is my question. Why we all so simple dumb? Or is it, are you gonna say that it's because we were just so righteous, we didn't understand trickery? Okay. So if you were so righteous and you didn't understand trickery, that's what you're gonna say? Isn't that the same thing as a fool? Because isn't there trickery within nature? Nature uses trickery. So how can you not understand trickery? If you are the inventors of all sciences, if you are the inventor of light and dark, if you are the inventor of the ancient Kemetic stories, wasn't trickery involved in the mythologies? Didn't we write about the trickery in mythology? So how are you not aware of trickery? If you claim the mythology and the ancient scrolls of wisdom and papyruses and Haru and Set and all these stories, wasn't the story of Haru and Set dealing with trickery? So how you don't know about trickery? How they come trick you out your culture? Shh. I'm gonna run my blender real quick. Yeah. Hold on. Watch this. Melons everywhere. Man, melons everywhere. I like to keep my melon juice jar in the freezer for when I pour it. It hits that little ice cold glass, but the juice itself is of normal temperature. Balance. Yeah. So we doing melon and spirit talk. So just a reasoning. Get at me in the comments on y'all thoughts on that subject matter. It's just something I was thinking about. Because if you're going to claim that we was conquered by the missionaries, I want to know how. I want to know how you was able to give up the gods and traditions and beliefs that carry down for generations upon generations. Because one strange looking person you never seen before came with a book. What did they do? What kind of magic, superstition that they tricked you with to make you think that your God was null and void now that their God arrived? I really want to know what happened. What do y'all speculate happened? Because these little victim things, like this little victim mentality that we have for history, I don't like it. I don't like it, yo. I don't like acting because like nature doesn't do that. You know, the whole idea that you were tricked somehow, you know, it's like makes you a victim. No, it makes you stupid. If you were tricked about your culture, if you were tricked about your God, you're stupid. Am I being sensitive? Am I being too raw? But I mean, I don't understand it because can't somebody just can't no 7-day Adventist or no Mormon just walk up on me and give me the Book of Mormon and I'm a throw away Rasta. like no. They had to do. You can't tell me the missionaries and the military didn't come at the same time. It's the only thing that makes sense. And the power of God was in the sword. People picked up Christianity and religion through fear, not through trickery. I don't believe they were tricked up out of it. I believe they were frightened about their culture. I believe they were forced up out their culture through death. It's the only thing that makes sense. These barbarians came and said, if you don't take on this way, you die. That's why they took it on. They didn't want to die. Now the question about the military tactics that whooped the ancient African, That's another video that we gotta talk about. If we claim that the African warriors and all this was so great, how they got whooped the way they got whooped. And I guess you'll say guns, but these wars been going on before guns. Guns ain't been here that long that y'all act like it's been. When Alexander the Greek didn't have no guns. All they had was raw savagery versus morality. But anyhow, I go and sip on this watermelon, and I'm gonna go outside and take in some sun. I want to find some water. The only natural water I'm seeing around here is like 40 minutes from here, like 30 miles. I'm thinking about taking that drive because I want to be near some natural water today. I guess I'll let you know if I take it. If I do go, I'll come on. I'll come on the video vibe. Blessed.